Hi everyone, I'm Anika and today I'm going to be making the oat nut cookies from Margaret's cookbook.
So the first thing that I had to make was like this chia egg thing, which honestly has this like really weird consistency, but it's just chia seeds and water, I guess. So that's kind of cool, but it it's really just an interesting texture. So I guess this is supposed to be like an egg in regular cookies.
Okay, so then it says mix all ingredients in a bowl with a fork until the flour is completely hydrated. It requires for 3/4 cup oats, and I have these steel cut oats. I don't really know if that's any different than normal oats, but I hope not. So I'm just gonna put 3/4 cup of these into my bowl. Okay, wait, the flour is like going everywhere. Okay, so I have 3/4 cup of flour.
And then this is like 6 tablespoons of honey. So I think if you look at the graphs in the book, it's like way less carbon emissions than sugar, and I guess it's also like a liquid, so it'll help with the cookies.
I have to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I have that, and I'm adding that in there right now. All right, so now that I have my salt, I need to add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I have, so this kind of cinnamon, like, obviously, like, it can't go in here. So I'm just gonna, like, sprinkle it a little bit. And then I have another kind of cinnamon that I'm gonna put into as well, because I like the flavor.
And then you also need some nut butter. I used chunky peanut butter because that's what we have at home. So hopefully the chunks are okay, but we'll see.
I need to put 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I don't really know. I have baking powder. I think that's the same thing. I'm not really sure. It says double acting. I really don't know. So I'm just gonna put in 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda in and hope it's okay.
And then there's also like 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, and to be honest, like we usually use this stuff as like a hair mask, so it's kind of cool to see it in cooking, I guess.
It calls for 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. I feel like that's a lot of vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon, okay. It's a lot of vanilla extract, I think. I'm really not sure, but I feel like normally people only add 1 like teaspoon. Oh dear. Okay, I don't know if I can do that. Okay. Yikes. Okay, so now I'm going to measure 2 tablespoons of almond meal, and then it says I have to mix it with a fork. All right, so I have my almond meal right here, and I'm going to take it, 2 tablespoons, and mix all this gorgeous hydration up with a fork.
Yeah, okay, so that looks like cookie dough. Like, it smooshes pretty well. So I think we're supposed to let this rest for 15 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna do that.
All right, so it's been about 15 minutes, and I just took my dough out of the fridge, and this is what it looks like. So now the next step is to shape the dough and bake it. So my oven is already preheating for 350 degrees, so it'll probably be done preheating while we're done shaping. So I think we can just like start and like plop them on. I kind of want to shape them into like fun things.
Okay, so we put the cookies on a cookie tray, and now we're gonna put them in the oven, and I think they bake for 11 minutes at 375. It's time to test them out.
All right, so the cookies are out of the oven, and I've been letting them cool for about 10 minutes now. So they're ready to eat. So this is what they look like. They look like regular cookies. The ends are literally golden brown. You always hear like people say like cook until the ends are golden brown, but for me that's never happened before. So I achieved those golden brown ends. It looks like a cookie. So now all I have to do is try it, but they smell very delicious. So I'm gonna take a little bit. It's really good. Wow, that is really good. Like, I was really worried about it not being sweet enough, but it has the perfect amount of sugar. It's like a cinnamon, oatmeal, raisin kind of cookie. It's really delicious. And it was pretty easy to make. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with these.